trafficking is the exploitation of human beings for profit. It is really the harboring, transporting, or the concealing of individuals for forced prostitution or forced labor.
There's an opportunity for Canadians to become more educated on the topic.
It's really important for Canadians to know that this is largely a domestic problem here in Canada. It affects Canadian-born individuals.
We know that mostly young individuals who are vulnerable are preyed upon by traffickers.
Trafficking is happening in big cities, in rural communities, in Indigenous communities.
It runs the gamut. Organized crime is involved with trafficking, but equally it's something that can be undertaken by individuals.
The Canadian Human Trafficking Hotline is a confidential 24/7, 365 multilingual service with the goal of connecting victims and survivors to critical supports and services that they need. It'll also facilitate the third-party reporting of tips about suspected trafficking incidents.
We're independent of government and of law enforcement. We're a separate registered Canadian charity.
That means that anyone anywhere in Canada, whether you're a Canadian citizen, a permanent resident, maybe you're someone without status, can call the hotline and request assistance.
Their confidentiality and the confidentiality of their data will be protected.
The hotline will be answered by hotline response advocates. They are victim-centered and trauma-informed.
We'll also be able to access language services in over 200 languages for anyone calling in who doesn't wish to speak either English or French.
We really take our direction from the caller, so we respect the caller's wishes and their agency. The hotline is partnered with frontline service providers, indirect service providers, and law enforcement and communities across Canada to really be able to provide a localized response to those calls when they come in.
These social services can include emergency transportation services, healthcare, legal clinics, counseling, and shelter is also a primary need with victims of human trafficking.
If you are a victim or survivor of forced prostitution or forced labor, or you know someone who is, you can call the Canadian Human Trafficking Hotline.
The Canadian Human Trafficking Hotline number is 1-833-900-1010.
We can help.